there's the mic and you feel like tethered to it somehow, like a kid in a pool. You're like, hey, how's it going, everybody? Alright, I just see that a lot. I wrote out some stuff for you guys tonight because I was like, you know, it's Valentine's Day, and rather than be like, no, Valentine's Day, I was like, I'm gonna fucking embrace this shit. Valentine's Day. So, here is the history of Vivian's sexuality. Woo! Brought to you by White Wine. Yes. And Disney. Wait. Before I launch into this, I just want to tell you guys, this is a for reals thing that happened today. So I planned this whole bit. It was going to be like this funny thing where I had this comedian friend of mine who was going to come and pretend to be my Tinder date, right? And I was going to be like, oh, by the way, my date's here. And I was going to have him like sit here while I did all these like terrible like sex stories. And I was like, and then we were fucking, not you. But anyways, you know. And then I was like, oh, reliable for once, Valentine's Day. And then he texted me last night and was like, yo, dude, I don't know if I can make the show. I have shingles. And I was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, that's like if someone's like, I'm so sorry, like, I have polio. Like, that is an ancient disease. Like, how did you get shingles? Did you go back in time? Like, that is insane. But, so it looks like I'm shingle again on Valentine's Day. I don't know why I did that. There's no mic here, I can do anything. It's crazy. All right, so that's my shingles pun. All right, so back to me. So Lil Viv, I'm from LA. I had my first sexual like feeling during the Jungle Book. Yeah, you know that song where the snake's like trusted me and then like kidnaps the boy? I don't know what happened, but like for some reason, like little baby Viv, I was like, okay, yeah, lady bits are working, this is sexy, but I have no idea why. Like, maybe it was the snake, like, I'm not really sure, which is like the equivalent of a little boy going into a donut shop and being like, fuck, I understand what sex is. Insane, like, that's an insane story, like, but that's how I remember feeling my first, like, sexy feeling, downstairs in my mommy parts. So I'm from here, I'm Mexican and Jewish, which makes sex for me very passionate and confusing. It's like Antonio Banderas, Woody Allen. It's like, baby, come here, but not like close, you know. What happened after that? Okay, so that brings me to my first kiss. Okay, which was my gay best friend in the room of our theater, which was a gym. And I was complaining about how I'd never been kissed, and he was like, "Oh yeah, well, mwah, there you go." And I was like, "What? You like stole my fucking moment, man! Like that's the story of my first kiss. That's it. That's the whole fucking story." And it was like. The reason it makes me most mad is because it's completely unprotected. Like, I could have gotten cooties and then spreading that around high school, which is just like dangerous, you know? You don't want to fucking do that. But my first real crush was in middle school on this kid named Tim. I don't remember his last name, but he was super white and like loved religion. Are you named Tim? Yeah. It was him. It was him right there. What's up, Stan? All right. So I fucking loved him, and probably because he was nice to me. And really quickly, I was very fat and awkward. I know. But look at you. I know. No. It was a lot different back then. And so I had a bully. At school. Her name was Monique. But you know what? I'm an adult now, so fuck you. Is Monique here? Are you here? No, she's not here. Yeah, fuck you, Monique. That's right. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm not scared of you anymore. But she's pretty fucking terrible. This one time, this one time she stole my diary. And she read it out loud to the entire class. No. I said in there too, like, I think Tim is cute. And I remember this moment because when I came back from the bathroom, my teacher shushed me because Monique was reading something hilarious. Where'd she pee herself? She thinks she's black. That's true. I did think I was black, but that's a different story. Yeah. Beyonce thinks she's black too. It's really cut out, Beyonce. You all know you're Jewish. So I was a super fat kid. I got picked on all the time. It was just like inevitable, honestly. And the kids at my school were smart about it too. Like it wasn't like the dumb kids were like making fun of like the smart kids who would one day like rule the world. It was like no, they were like valedictorian, like surfer, like blonde, beautiful people making fun of us. It was like so unfair. I couldn't just be like, you're dumb. Like, it did not work like that. And they got sadistic. Like this one time, also a true story. So there's me, you know, like walking out of the cafeteria, like bump, 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 bump. Going to the drama room. You guys laugh. That's how I think of myself. And these kids, these like punk kids over in the corner, what they would do is they would open mustard packets ever so slightly and then chuck them at you. So even if they didn't hit you, they would splatter and you'd get mustard on you, which stings. It's very difficult. And so this one day I'm walking back from the cafeterium, you know, to the drama room, and it's not really cool. And so they're chucking these mustard packets, and I was like, okay, you know what? Today's the day. Today's the day. I'm gonna say something today. So they chuck one at me, and I turned and I was like, hey, I can see you guys. And they're like, everyone can see you, fatty. And I was like, damn it. Oh, fuck. That was very funny. That was very, very, very funny. Very clever. Yeah, what do you say to that? You know, it's just like, zing, fuck you. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna go cry in the drama room. That's exactly what I did. It's funny now. It's fine, guys. So very funny. But you know, better now. Older, wiser. Let's see here. I was gonna tell this terrible Tinder date story. Hey, everyone here has Tinder, all right? Don't make that face. Thank you, one guy. You gotta fuck, so you get on Tinder, right? And those fucking options they give you are such a joke. It's either send them a message, which that doesn't happen. The second one is keep playing, like you're gonna fucking level up at some point. And the third one is tell your friends. Which, don't tell your friends. Like, I don't care. Like, you know, what are you going to say? Hey guys, I just smashed with a slice of pizza. Hashtag kill myself. You know. That happened. And so it was fucking terrible. But so basically the date's going on. We're like, it's getting like hot and heavy. I get on top of him, right? Like this way. He's looking this way. And I take my bra off. Whoa. And he goes, oh my god. And I was like, what? And then he passed the fuck out. I should have known. The only two books he had on his fucking bookshelf were like Cliff Notes, Grapes of Wrath, and the 100 Best Guitar Tabs. Shame on me, guys. All right, I'm Vivian Martinez.